Biafra, superstars, media.
My fellow Biafrans, how are you doing today? I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending from the place, your location, you're hearing my voice. Fellow Biafrans, I bring you good news. I bring you good news. I say God bless Biafra and God bless Donald J. Trump. Today, what we are hearing is that the former governor of Illinois, his name is Blagojevich. He was released today by Donald Trump. This man was blackmailed, cajoled by the political wing of Barack Obama. He has spent 8 years in jail with a plan to make sure he spend a minimum of 18 years in jail. This is how the cabal, they roll in America. We all know about the history of Barack Obama. If you don't have his way, he will set you up. So the man you are seeing here was released today by Donald Trump. And we are very, very happy for him because we know that very, very soon it will get to our own doorsteps. We, the Biafrans, rejoice. It will get to our own doorsteps. So before we continue with this video, I will discuss what is happening in Burkina Faso. The Fulani headsmen, they are now in Burkina Faso as we speak to take over that country. City to city, state by state, community by community. But before we do that, I want us to touch on this great man you are seeing here. His name is Blagojevich, the former governor of Illinois. Listen to what Trump did, and I can assure you that very, very soon, NNAMDI Kanu and Simon Ekpa will be released by Donald J. Trump. Biafra will be set free and allowed to go and implement our nation, to rebuild our nation in Biafra land. In the hands of Donald J. Trump, all will be well. We are now on Trump's time. So please watch this video and I'll come back. Watch this.
A full and unconditional pardon for former Governor Rod Blagojevich of the state of Illinois.
Good. It's my honor to do it. I've watched him. He was set up by a lot of bad people, some of the same people that I had to deal with. He wasn't quite as successful, but he had somebody that saw what was going on. I didn't know him other than I believe he was on The Apprentice for a little while. He was just a very nice person. He had a fantastic wife. She fought like hell to get him out. He was given a sentence of like 18 years. And it was a sort of a terrible injustice. They just were after him. They go after a lot of people. These are bad people on the other side. So I think he's just a very fine person. And this shouldn't have happened, and it shouldn't have happened to him. And let him have a normal life and let him go out and do what he has to do. So I'm signing this as a full pardon. Rod Blagojevich.
Thank you, Trump.
Mr.
We love you.
Are you considering him for ambassador to Serbia?
No, but I would. I mean, he's now cleaner than anybody in this room. He got a pardon. He's cleaner than anybody in the room.
Tell them.
News from Fox 32. Thank you for joining us. I'm Scott Schneider.
I'm Dawn Hasbrook. We begin with former Governor Rod Blagojevich, pardoned tonight by President Trump. Blagojevich is speaking right now outside his home on the north side. Let's listen.
Hold it there. See how the media, they speak in the Western world with confidence, with prowess. Not in that zoo, they are panicking, they are pandering. And you claim you are free in that zoo. Shame to the zoo media. Shame on them. Let's continue, please.
Particularly thank you for the second election. Had there been more of you in that one, I wouldn't have gone where I ended up going. But most importantly, I want to talk a little bit just about what's, I believe, the greatest constitutional crisis in American history since the Civil War. And that is this weaponization of prosecutors for political purposes, rigged courts, a broken justice system that is historically been racist in America, now has become weaponized in America. And I also want to say how lawfare and the misuse of the power of prosecutors in the courts must never be part of the political process.
Listen.
Abraham Lincoln said it right when he talked about government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And that's what's at stake here. And so moving forward, as we learn from the past, without bitterness, always remembering I want to simply say that I'm determined to do whatever I can as a private citizen, volunteer my time and efforts to do the best I could to fight for justice.
Hold it there. Can you hear what this man is saying? Donald Trump is changing the wrongs and making them right. But in Donald Trump, somebody like Rufai Yoseni, your local champion, the best journalist from that so-called Nigeria, you all crowned him the best. He's out there in his high horse, insulting Donald Trump, attacking Donald Trump. But look at the good he's doing. Trump, we the Biafrans, we love you. Please ignore Nigeria and their Zoom media and their politicians. We are not like them. They ain't like us. They are not like us. We are different. We love you. We appreciate you. Hurry to our aids. Hurry to our aid. Oh, my president, we love you. You are the man of the time, the man of the hour. And we the Biafrans, we have always believed in you and loved you. They killed us for jubilating at your victory. Nigerian government, they killed us. They sent their military to shoot us down like dogs, like animals, because we gathered and we were celebrating the victory of Donald Trump. That's Nigeria for you, an Islamic country. We the Biafrans, we are Christians. So the same way you have set this great man free, Governor Blagojevich, Rod Blagojevich, Donald Trump, we are calling upon you to hurry to our aid. A lot is happening. At the end of this video, I will show you what is happening in Africa. The cabal, they have come. The caliphate, they have come. The terrorists, they have come. And they want to take over the lands of the Christians. Let's continue.
And do what I think is right. I'm going to wrap it up and introduce my lawyer, Leonard Gooden, here in 1 second. But I would like to share a quick little story about my early days in prison, way back in 2012, 2013, 2014, when they put me in a prison behind the barbed wire fence. The inmates call it the razor wire. This is fresh in my mind because I'm writing a book about that experience, and I can't help but forget the things that, some of the experiences I went through. And I remember one of my first visits to see Patty and our kids, and our little Annie was still only 8 years old. And before going in to see my family, there's a fee you have to pay, a price you have to pay before you can see your family. That's being searched. Full body cavity strip search going in, a full body cavity strip search going out. And while I was doing one of those undignified things, a kind-hearted correctional officer, one of the prison guards, a man who was raised in the black churches and had a deep, abiding faith in the Christian faith, told me a story. He advised me, go read Genesis chapter 38 to 50, the story of Joseph. And at the end of that story, a man who was innocent was condemned to prison, but God favored him and pulled him out. At the end of that story, Joseph says to those who persecuted him and had something to do with what happened to him, his brothers who sold him out, he said, what you meant for evil, God meant for good. I truly believe that as bad as this has been, I can't begin to tell you how blessed and fortunate I've always felt to be able to walk through life with Patty. It's been a most gracious thing. She defied the odds. 2 days after I was arrested, the Vegas odds makers had it 9-1 that she was going to leave. She didn't leave, she stayed. After 8 years of incarceration, when better than 90% of women, whether they're wives or significant others, and a man's in prison for more than 4 years, they don't stick around. So I've been blessed and fortunate to have fallen in love with and walked through life with my loving wife and our daughters. It was faith, hope, and love that brought us home. And so grateful to the people who've been supportive of us, who've been so kind with their words of encouragement through all those hard years. And again, above all, one more time, let me tell you from the bottom of my heart how deep my appreciation and gratitude is for President Trump. I believe President Trump is well on his way to being the most consequential president in American history since Franklin Roosevelt. He is going to change things and make things better, and among the things he's going to change, I believe, is going to save our democracy by putting a stop to weaponized prosecutions for political purposes and lawfare.
Wow, what a wonderful story. What a wonderful story and testimony coming from a man who was pardoned. Look at the account he gave about Trump. But in your shithole country called Nigeria, you are angry with a good man Rufai Yosini said Trump is a bad person, that he hates his character. Rufai Yosini, if you hate Trump so much, I put it to you, what do you think about the drug lord presiding over you in that shithole called Nigeria? I have seen you danced. I have seen you jubilate. I've seen you honor the name of Jagaban lately. But a man who is doing right in faraway America, Donald Trump, you animals in Africa, in fact, let me be careful. We're on social media. Let me be careful. You deaf, dumb, and blind. You are hating on somebody, a president who is turning things around. A man who is saying that going forward, gender is now male and female, but somehow you paint him as a devil. To the zoo media, to the Nigerian zoo media and the Nigerian zoo government, Trump is coming to liberate the people of Biafra, whether you like it or not. That will be our testimony. In the next 4 years, we shall implement Biafra in Biafra land, because we the Biafrans, we are different from those they call Nigeria. We are Christians. 99% of us are Christians, and the other percentage are people who are down with Christianity and traditional worship. That is who we are. We are Christians. We are sons and daughters of God, the God of the Most High. And we don't believe in Islam. We have no problem with you practicing your Islam, but keep your Islam to yourself. We don't believe in Islamification. What they call Muslim ticket is a very good example of Islamification. We are saying we are done with Nigeria and to hell with Nigeria. We have redeclared our freedom, and we the Biafrans, we are going home. At this point, my people, I want to show you what is happening in Burkina Faso. It will blow your mind. When a man told us they are coming, the terrorists, they are coming, the Islamists, they are coming, some of you doubted him. Today, they have come. In the Yoruba land, there is Sharia law, Sharia courts, and the rest of them happening littered all across Yoruba land. And guess what? In faraway Burkina Faso, Lord have mercy. In the town, a community known as Tanwa Bogu, the residents, they are fleeing. They are fleeing from the terrorists. They are fleeing from their villages. They are fleeing from their communities because the enemies have come. If you are ready, let's go there. Watch this. Lord have mercy. My people, what you are seeing here is the exodus of the Christians from Burkina Faso. Lord have mercy. They are coming, they have come. The terrorists have come. They have come. What you are seeing here is very, very bad. It is sad. My fellow Biafrans, what you are seeing here is very, very sad. Very, very bad. The people of Burkina Faso, the Christians in Burkina Faso, they are fleeing in droves. They are fleeing their communities. They are fleeing their villages. The village known as Tanwa Bogu, the residents, they are fleeing from terrorists, from Islamic terrorists coming to take over their lands, my people. This is what we are talking about. This is something that we will not allow to happen in the land of Biafra. This is why we are fighting and defending ourselves. Somebody should call me the president of Finland, Alexander Stubb. Where is the president of Finland? He must come and watch this. Somebody call me the president of Finland, Alexander Stubb. He must lend me his ears. Let him come and watch what is happening in the land of Burkina Faso. The Islamists, they have taken over the village. People, they are running helter-skelter. They are moving from town to town, village to village, community to community, fleeing the land because the Islamics, they've come, the terrorists, they've come. We warned you about this. This is the plan of the caliphate in the land of Biafra. Finland, where are you? The president of Finland, let's go, Simon Ekpa. He is the one stopping this problem from happening in the land of Biafra. Finland, let's go, Simon Ekpa. We have called upon you in the day. We have called upon you in the night. We have called upon you in the morning. We have shown you all the evidence. We have called all your parastatals, your government offices. We have told you that Simon Ekpa is the good guy. He is the one fighting for us to protect these things from happening in our own land. Simon is the one protecting the land of Biafra. Let's go, Simon Ekpa. We have called on Finland to do what is right, because this is what they are planning for the Biafrans. They want to Islamize us. We the Biafrans, we are Christians. We are saying no. We shall not be Islamized by Nigeria. We refuse to be Islamized. The terrorists, they have come to the land of Biafra. Boko Haram has come. ISIS has come. Lakurawa has come. All the ISWAP is there as well. They have come, but we are fighting the good fight. We keep on fighting, defending ourselves because we believe in God. We are sons and daughters of the Most High God. God is our Heavenly Father. He has sent us a man like Simon Ekpa. He has sent us a prophet like NNAMDI Kanu to let us know what is about to come. But unfortunately, the enemies have gone to kidnap them. Look at what you are seeing here in Burkina Faso. They are running away. They are fleeing. They are fleeing. They have no one to rescue them. Hence, we are calling on Donald Trump. Donald J. Trump. We the Biafrans, we need your help. We need your support. We need your assistance. We are calling upon you to help the Biafrans to implement Biafra. We have redeclared Biafra and we are saying we are done with Nigeria. We have no business with Nigeria. We divorce ourselves from Nigeria. We have redeclared our own nation. We want our nation and we shall move back to our nation. Nigeria, oh Nigeria, listen to the words of God. Let my people go, as Moses told Pharaoh. Nigeria, let Biafra go. Donald Trump is here, and we believe that very soon Nigeria will understand the language of the Biafrans. We believe in Donald Trump. He will come to support the people of Biafra because we are children of God, the children of the Most High God. Lord have mercy. Oh my God. Fellow Biafrans, at this time, at a point like this, at a time like this, all I ask for you guys to do is to make sure videos that you see online, you repost and you tag the president of Finland, Alexander Stubb, the police of Finland, the media in Finland. Tag them. Let them know what is happening in Biafra land. Let them know what Nigeria that they are partnering with is doing in the land of Biafra. Let them know that they have come to kill us. They have come to Islamize us. They have come to take over our land. They have come to take over our resources. And we are saying never again. We say no. We are children of God. We refuse to be Islamized in the land of Biafra. At this point, fellow Biafrans, we must keep on fighting the good fight. We must make sure we support the government of Biafra, our Deputy Prime Minister, Her Excellency, Dr. Ngozi Oruabueze, for the job she is doing. In her hands, Biafra has been declared. In her hands, Biafra will be restored. In her hands, NNAMDI Kanu will be released. In her hands, Mazi Ekpa, Simon and Joko will be a free man. I can assure you that in her hands, Donald Trump will speak on behalf of Biafra. Let Nigeria and the naysayers do what they want to do. Let them blackmail us. Let them cajole all those in high places to make sure they give a dog a bad name just to hang us. But today, a woman is the one leading the pioneering movement of Biafra. A woman is now our leader, our deputy prime minister. She is the one piloting the affairs. So let us see what Nigeria will go and say. Let us see if they will say, oh, this woman, she's a terrorist. Oh, she's the one killing her people. The same way some idiots in the zoo, they were speaking. Let us see how they will speak. Let us see how they will be scared of a lady this time. Because when Simon Ekpa was there, they connived and they blackmailed him. When NNAMDI Kanu was there, they went all the way to Kenya. They kidnapped him and brought him back to that zoo called Nigeria, a shithole country. But now we have a lady, the Iron Lady of Biafra, at the helm of affairs. Let us see what angle Nigeria will come with. Shame on that zoo. You will remain a shithole country. You will die in that zoo called Nigeria. Your economy is gone. Your economy is gone to the gutters. You will perish in that zoo called Nigeria. Let us go. Let the Christians go. Let Biafra go. Because we are done with that zoo called Nigeria. Thank you very much. And may God bless you. And may God bless Biafra. Freedom, freedom, freedom has come to the people of Biafra. Thank you and God bless.
Biafra must be restored, for there is nothing the enemies can do about it. You brought Biafra that light may come into Africa. You gave us hope because we are in a continent of hopelessness. And by thy grace, Biafra shall be restored. We shall be resurrected. We shall crown our efforts with the glory by the grace of the Most High Himself. We are not strong. We do not pretend to be strong. All we do is to submit ourselves to your will, that your will may be done upon our lives. We have lost many people. We have lost so many good people. Their sacrifice will never be forgotten. We shall honor them, and for their sake, Biafra will come. Because we are wandering all over the world, hoping against every hope that things will turn around for the better. It has never turned around for the better. Instead, it is getting worse. Please do not abandon your children. You have given us a commission, and we must accomplish it in our lifetime. Our enemies are equally important because they must listen. Those who do not love the truth must listen. Those who are beholden to darkness, they must also listen. For we are here to bring light upon a very darkened continent without Biafra. Africa is nothing without Biafra. There is no difference between a black man and a wild animal in the forest. We say every shred with every ounce of conviction. I welcome each and every one of you. If you're joining us for the very first time, this is Radio Biafra. This is how we do it. We magnify the name of the Most High before we do anything. That is why we are exceptionally formidable. That is why